Hello, I'm Slobodchikoff. I would like to tell you about animal language. For a long time, biologists, linguists, and philosophers have said that animals are not capable of having language. Linguists and others have traditionally said that only humans have language and that there is a gap between us and the rest of the animals. The traditional view says that all the rest of the animals can only communicate. Let me tell you the difference between communication and language. To biologists, communication in animals has traditionally been seen as a series of stimulus-response patterns that are totally instinctive. An animal is programmed by evolution to perceive an incoming signal and automatically respond with another signal, with no thought or conscious decision about what signal to use. Think of a motion sensor light. When its sensor detects movement, it automatically responds with turning the light on. Everything is literally hardwired, and the light will respond to any movement, no matter who or what makes it, the same way each and every time. Language, on the other hand, involves several features. It involves flexibility, in that the choice of what kind of signal to send is up to the sender. It involves intentionality, in that a signaler produces a particular signal with the intention of having others receive it. It involves novelty, so that new signals can be created. And it involves structure, which we tend to think of as grammar or syntax. Only humans have been supposed to have the ability to do these things, which created a huge gap between our species and all others. The idea of a gap did not make any sense to me. So I started exploring the scientific literature and found that we had abundant information about animals having either language or language-like abilities. This information just wasn't called language because it conflicted with the traditional view. I write about all these animals in my book, Chasing Dr. Dolittle. Here are some of the animals that have language or language-like abilities. The list isn't limited to just our closest relatives, the primates, but includes honeybees, ants, lizards, birds, and other animals. It is clear that there is no gap. So the traditional view says that all living animals can merely communicate, and whoops, there's a gap, and we humans have language, as well as consciousness, self-awareness, awareness of others, and novelty. Researchers are now beginning to find that some species exhibit levels of consciousness, self-awareness, awareness of others, and novelty, as well as language. My revolutionary view that challenges the traditional view says that animals can be grouped on a continuum that includes instinct and communication, but also includes consciousness, self-awareness, social awareness, and language. If some animal species share consciousness, novelty, self-awareness, and language with us, I say that there isn't a gap between us and them. A small but increasing number of scientists are starting to come around to this point of view. The bottom line is that many animals do have language, but we humans simply have not been listening.